So welcome everyone. I am here playing with the new M53, M55. I only have the best tracks on this. I don't have the best gun or the best motor yet. But as I have really enjoyed this is my fourth game overall with this new artillery unit. Just thought that I would capture this so that others can see how this works, at least with the a bit lower gun. At least at the moment, after the 4 games, I have above 60% hit ratio with it. So I would say that it's been very nice to play with, and it is pretty accurate overall. So yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. Here I just do the same thing that I usually do if I see that we got some people going into the middle. I'm aim daring, seeing if I can catch any shots into any tanks, mediums that would want to be coming from the middle line. And yeah, we see a Type 59, he backs away, so I don't want to be shooting yet, but now then I take a shot and we hit. A critical hit as well. Just want to move, of course, a little bit so that we don't get too much treasures, but I was planning of originally going to the A1, A2 maybe, but then I kind of realized that, yeah, we don't really have a lot of people there, so it would be kind of painful or not fun to be going to that direction. Not wanting to shoot when the Panther 2 was in that way. I'm kind of aiming more into the IS-3 here, but yeah, I happen to hit the very top of the Panther 2 and do nice damage into it. Just moving very little though, so if some artillery would be aiming to this direction and would be tracing, I might be dying here, but I just kind of felt that I had to try to help these guys as much as I could possibly do. Because, well, they are kind of dying there. Just taking a little bit better aim. Making another critical hit. Not sure what kind of a critical hit. And now at least wanted to make sure that I would be a little bit at least not in the very same spot all the time. That's still almost at the same spot, but I'm just kind of feeling a little bit busy of trying to help into this direction as much as humanly possible still before that King Tiger is completely overwhelmed. Kind of wondering if I should be hitting the King Tiger, but I kind of think that it might be better that I hit someone that would be coming forward there. Unfortunately, that one doesn't hit, but I did do a pretty nice amount of damage overall. The King Tiger is complaining about not getting arty shots, I assume, but yeah, I did shoot into that direction plenty of times, did pretty nice amount of damage too, but oh well. I suppose he thought that the Tiger got the damage from somewhere else. Yeah, the situation doesn't look good at all. Doesn't look good at all at this situation. Oh yeah, I'm just thinking that what should I try to think of doing. I think that maybe I could aim here. The best decision might be to take out the artillery, but I was kind of thinking about trying to aim it to this Vegeta, so trying to make a hit into it. Thought that maybe the Lorraine might have gotten the artillery, but that wasn't the case, and then I didn't hit there. But now then, I still notice that we have a full hit point. I6 here, and this is kind of an open place to shoot into. I'm kind of wondering if I would be getting any possibilities to hit into that direction. The problem is that the King Tiger is too close to the I6 that I would feel that there's any real reason for me to shoot it, but now that there's an AMX50 100 going into that direction, and it's usually a pretty soft target for artillery anyways, I think that it might be the best solution for me to try to predict what it's trying to do and get it out of the game. And yes, as said, it's a nice soft target and it's out of the game. Then of course, well, the Tiger is in that sort of a position, I feel it's dangerous. So trying to aim into its direction. Trying to see which guy here I could try to take off. King Tiger is in a position where I cannot do anything about it. Unfortunately, M51 died to the Yak Tiger. Well, I'm trying to aim at the Yak Tiger, then he is very, very easy to kill, so I just want to make sure that I get him, and I did predict his movement correctly. At the situation is pretty tight, but yeah, I notice also that we have no protection on the 1 to 2 lines either, so I'd rather try to decide moving a little bit more backwards, because I don't know, well, the Vegeta is at least in the middle. Try to see if I could have any possibility of hitting, but Type 59 is kind of going to die there, because I have no chance of hitting behind those houses from here. No chance to relocate quickly enough to do anything about it either. I'm not really 100% sure what to do here, but I really don't want to be just staying here in the base. So I'm thinking that as their big flag already came through the 8th line, that I would be relocating into that direction. I do want to be in a different kind of position than they would necessarily expect me to be, so that's why I then decided to be heading into that direction. The Vegeta is moving, of course, and yeah, I'm trying to see then what I could try to do here. If I would be quicker, or if the Vegeta wouldn't have moved this far yet, I would have tried to go all the way to the other side on this 8th line, to their base direction, but as that's not the case, that he's already here visible, I'm trying to see if there would be any possibility for me to hit. I could hit him if he came a little bit higher, but I cannot hit into that location, so I'm kind of wondering if I should try to just attack him from this direction and just try to go and see about taking care of him, but I'm a little bit indecisive here with this, what would be the best move. And then luckily I did turn towards this King Tiger, so I'm just taking, especially when he didn't hit there, a careful aim. Unfortunately he didn't die, but that cannot be helped. Just trying to back away so that he wouldn't be able to shoot me. Then as this isn't as quick to back, and plus I think the Vegeta wants to be taking me out, I try to think about trying to take as much cover from the Vegeta shot as possible from this Yak Tiger. Artillery shot 2, Vegeta shot, I'm almost reloaded. I decided to try to go so that the King Tiger couldn't hit me, and just try to take as long of an aim time as possible, and I did make a hit. Unfortunately, not enough to kill him. If I would have been able to kill him, I might have survived, or if the T-28 prototype would have been just a little bit quicker, but by making that King Tiger a one-shot, and also allowing the T-28 prototype to come and kill the Vegeta, I did help a lot in trying to win this game. They still have the 3 tanks, but the King Tiger, as said, is one-shot. The artillery hasn't been very good player, has missed a lot of shots, and Aizu doesn't have that many hit points either. The M12, it's just trying to stay alive behind that rock. The T-28 prototype is trying to get as quickly up to hit the Aizu as possible. And here the M12 is in the end doing a pretty good job of just staying alive and just allowing our T-28 prototype to get here too. But now the situation has kind of turned the tables, and yeah, our T-28 prototype and M12 are still alive, even if I died. And we're able to be then trying to win the game, actually. But I do think that, yeah, I was able to help a lot in the situation of getting those few tanks into low enough hit points, taking out the Yak Tiger previously, taking out the AMX. That was would have been a very big deal later on in the game, etc. So just thought to record this fourth game of me playing this artillery, and even with the worst gun I have been enjoying it a lot thus far. I didn't play on the test server, so I just decided to kind of a little bit blindly buy this because the American artillery line has been my favorite. Just looking what the M12 ETC are doing. Yeah, very much indeed my favorite, but as there's not really anything special happening here, I'm just gonna speed up this a little bit. I actually just skipped a little bit too, but just gonna speed up and let the T-28 prototype get into the gap circle area. And as I did inform them too that the Lorraine artillery had been seen in the K1 previously. If it would have been a better player, it should have definitely used the speed of the Lorraine artillery and gone to some completely different position, but he wasn't a good player, so then when it's the case, he's still in the very same area. I'm kind of annoyed that I switched to M12 right at there when tried to be in the T-28 prototype, and then I just accidentally switched way too many times, but I was thinking about riding to T-28 prototype that don't be exactly in the same spot because, well, again, if he would be a good artillery player, he could have just backed down enough to try to get a shot into here to decap, but that wasn't the case. But as said, really, it's been a great artillery. We can see the post results that show that I nevertheless did 3,200 damage and the 2 kills. Nothing that spectacular, but pretty good with tox settings, and definitely more of my favorite now than the T-92. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.